So today I had a phone call with Sean and we were talking about screen printing. This was a very good question that you had, by the way, because now that I have my metal rubber pallets, I no longer have that problem. But I did used to have that problem. And that problem comes from having wooden pallets. So the problem with wooden pallets is that as you get going, they get hotter and hotter. So what that causes, it causes for your ink to dry on the screen. And it can be a little scary if you've never had that experience. But there are ways to prevent it. And I'm gonna show you guys how to prevent having your ink dry on the screen when you have wooden pallets. All right, so if you guys have a stationary board and you have to move your screens, bring them all to the same board, can't rotate, and you're having to bring in your flash to print in and out every time, possibly even to cure your t-shirts, eventually your board's gonna get hot. If it's wooden, with time, it's gonna start warping. But what you wanna do if you're doing multiple runs, flash print, a white print on black shirts, whatever the case is, one thing you can do, and check this out, as you get going, your board's gonna get hot. So one thing you can do is open up your flash. Obviously don't grab it from the bottom, but you can always lift it. And you're gonna have a bigger gap between your palette and your flash. So what that means is that you don't need that much heat to dry your garment because your board's already really hot. Another thing you can do is bring in a fan and let the board cool down for about 5 minutes to bring it down to its regular temperature. Then you can get going again. This is a long process, but it's something that you have to do in order to not stop and get your ink dried in your screen, because that's only gonna give you more problems. And in the end, it's gonna take longer. So there you go. Just remember, if you have the option to raise your flash after your boards get hot, go ahead and do that. Or you can simply lower the temperature on your flash. So those are 2 quick tips for those who have a standalone board that doesn't move or rotate like mine does, and your board gets hot over time. Thank you, Sean. I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you can finish your order and replace that just one that you misprinted. Guys, so another thing that's gonna help you guys a lot when you're printing sweaters, you bring either your flash to the board or you bring your board under your flash. Once it comes out, if you don't have a cool down station, you just wave your hand so it cools down a little bit, and you finish printing it. The ink won't dry on your screen if you do that.